Hi everyone, welcome to another Shop My Stash video. So I wanted to give you an update on what I've been up to makeup wise. Here's the everyday drawer, and here's usually where the Shop My Stash drawer is, and I've opened up everything for ease of showing you, I guess. And as you can see, some products were picked out last week and some I have added throughout the week, so I'll go over those soon. But let's start with the everyday drawer. These products, as you know, generally stayed the same, but I will be switching them out as I use them up. So it's almost like a rolling Project 10 pan in this entire drawer, which is I thought could be fun to watch. So first up is this foundation from Beauty Counter, Skin Twin Featherweight Foundation. Absolutely loved it. Intensely skin-like, so it is light coverage. You won't be able to build it up that much. It's very light coverage, but it evens out my skin tone perfectly for every day. And you cannot even tell that I'm wearing a foundation. Like, it does not cling onto dry patches and no texture enhancement. It's so perfect. And as you can see, I dug out every drop that I could. And huge bonus is that it's pregnancy safe and breastfeeding safe. So definitely retiring this guy now. Can't get any more uses out. So this is gone. And to replace it, I have an older Dew Skin from Beauty Counter. So this is a tinted moisturizer, and it's a tinted moisturizer in every sense of the word. It moisturizes the skin really, really well. And it also has a little bit of a tint, but not as much as the foundation, but it's perfect to use every day. And I can use concealers and whatnot to even out, you know, any imperfections that I have. So this is the new sort of base drawer. And then there's some blushes and everything else. And we come here, and I have tried to give this a chance, 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. It just doesn't work for me. The hold is very, very flimsy, if you will. It just does not hold my brow hairs at all. At all. I don't feel like I've used any sort of gel in my brows. So this is being decluttered. Okay, now onto the products here. So I have them pre-swatched. So I'll go down my arm. Let's see, let's focus. Okay, so the first stripe you see there, that's Space Cowboy from Urban Decay. And the second one is Fenty Diamond Bomb. So this one is the first one, and then this one's the second one. This one is meant for the face. No, it's not called Diamond. How Many Carats? Oh my gosh. It's called How Many Carats from Fenty. So you can use the Fenty one for eyes and cheeks, but I was using it for cheeks, and the Space Cowboy I was using for eyes. I had to go to a party, so I really wanted something glittery all over. Aren't they just beautiful? They look like little stars, and this is true to how they appear on the face as well. I absolutely love them. So I'll be putting these back. I might be having some sort of new plan for my single shadows. We'll see, but and then the third swatch you see there, the kind of purpley, smoky, glittery, even more glittery one, that's a Marc Jacobs single shadow. I'm not going to flip it over to see the name, but they're discontinued anyway. Absolutely love this. You know, I heard they're coming back, which is really cool. I wonder if they'll have the same products. I'm not sure. So that's that one. And then the dark base, creamy base you see there is a Tom Ford single eyeshadow. I was trying to do a smoky eye, black smoky eye, so I needed this. Black Sand from Tom Ford. And then that highlighter you see there under the black base is a nice champagne gold. And that's our holiday set from Beauty Counter. Powder highlighter, talc-free. It was actually really, really good. Because you know I do use a lot of conventional products, so I do test it according to that quality level, and this was really, really up there. I was very impressed, and I'm glad to have been able to use it for the holidays coming up. And that pink coral blush you see is California from Benefit, and I don't know if you remember, I wasn't sure if there was mold on here when I first picked it out, so it looked like bronzer kind of hard pan. So I used tape to get it off, and they came off very easily. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this, I'm going to use the same brush only on this going forward and see if there's going to be any issues. It looks okay. It smells okay. It performed beautifully. I absolutely loved it. So I do want to keep it for now. It was one of my favorite blushes. Focus camera. Okay, there it is. All right, then underneath is this cream blush from Beauty Counter as well. I wonder if there's a name to it. No, it's from this holiday release, and it's beautiful mauve rose gold. I absolutely love it. Probably my favorite color from the line. It's just so pretty. So really happy I tried that out, and I approve of the quality. And then the shiny glaze one is called the Jelly Glaze, aptly named from Tarte, in strawberry jelly. This one was nice, but it wasn't as pigmented as I thought it would be. It was almost too sheer. You couldn't see the pink at all once I blended it out even a little bit on my lips. So I can easily pass on this. It's quite old, it's quite small, so I will just kind of chuck it. But I'll put it on the declutter side just for final, measuring of the numbers. And then we've got Purity from Nude Sticks, and that's the last swatch here. Second last swatch. So it's kind of a mauve red. It's coming off a little bit cool in the camera. It's a little bit warmer in real life, almost like Pillow Talk, but I see it's a little dark looking in the camera. And then lastly, the bronzer from Well People. I absolutely loved it. A true tan color. And I'm so glad to have it in my collection. It's also a clean brand, so this whole week was just such a success with playing with makeup. Super happy about everything I picked, and then I added 2 to the basket. All right, now the palette of the week from last week was this beautiful gold palette from Natasha Denona. I know I'm extremely late on the train, but oh boy, this train. Just look at all this, all these swatches. They're just so gorgeous. It starts from this corner here, and it obviously goes on to that corner. So I did each row downwards here, and I'll put it beside the palette. Just look at all the sparkle. And what makes this palette unique is that the sparkles actually show up on the eyes as you would apply them, or as it looks in the pan. I'm just so in love with this palette. I could not stop using it, and I mean, it's my top 5, in my top 5 undoubtedly. It's my 3rd time using it since I got it like months ago. Yeah, I just don't want to let this go. I really love it so much. I mean, let it go as in not use it for this coming week. Yeah, but I will. I will put it back, but I cannot wait to pull it out again. It's just amazing. Like easily the best Natasha Denona palette I've tried. And I have about 4 big ones and, 2 big ones, 2 middies, and a bunch of minis, like quints. And this is by far my favorite palette from Natasha. It's gorgeous. I cannot tell you how gorgeous and how much I loved it. But anyway, I'm going to put everything back now, and we'll go shop my stash. So this is my single eyeshadow drawer. It's very, very messy. I don't have the energy right now to kind of organize it, so everything's just put in there haphazardly. But I will definitely show you later how I will reorganize it. I can't wait. It's a mess right now, but it's kind of satisfying to organize together, So here's my cheek products. That's the first category. I just want to pick 1 blush and 1 highlighter this time. I think I've had enough of the bronzers being picked out, so I want to use my regular everyday bronzer. So I will just go ahead and pick out a blush. Oh, this one. Okay, so this is called Petal Power from MAC. I used to love this. I used to not be able to put it down, and I don't know when I used it last. So this is perfect for a blush. And then highlighter. Highlighter. Which highlighter should I go with? Maybe this one. Bobbi Brown. in Golden Hour. Perfect for the fall time. It's typically warmer tones. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. To see a swatch and my feelings about it, stay tuned for next week. So I've got blush and highlighter. This is kind of the declutter and keep drawer. So I'm keeping the Beautycounter blush. I'm keeping the California. I'm keeping the Well People. Oh boy, I don't think I can put it in here. I'll put it this way. Well People one. And I'm keeping the highlighter from Beautycounter as well. And I'm decluttering this lip jelly from Tarte. There we go. Okay. And next, so right in there, you may have seen before, sorry, I don't know what this is doing there. This is all of my complexion products. So foundation and concealer mostly. I already have a backup of my Skin Twin that I'll be using later on, but this is all of my complexion products, which I think that's not too bad, right? I do have a few new concealers coming, but I'll dig into this more as I sort of use up my complexion products. I like to stick, unlike my color cosmetics, I like to stick to a single set going from like day to day. And then there's 2 random Chanel liquid blushes there as well. I won't be picking from these, but I will soon. I've been missing these blushes, so I will soon. All right, so here's my disaster of a lip drawer. As I mentioned before, I got some new lip products in, and this is the holiday set from Kosas with 3 different lipsticks. And I'm gonna open them up and show you. Okay, so they're nude colors, as you can see, for different skin tones, I guess. So this would be my perfect nude. This would be a light nude, and that would be a dark nude. I figured since I just bought them, I should really try them right away in case if they over dry my lips, then I can still return them. So that's kind of my rationale for picking these 3 lipsticks for the next week. Going forward, I still would like to just get to 2 a week because I want to carefully and use and abuse and review my lip products you know, in depth each week. And I think 3 is a bit much, but for this week I'll just have to do that because you know, there's a ticking time bomb if for some reason I don't like these lipsticks. I don't expect not to, but just in case, I really have to try them out. So I will, and I'll report back. Okay, now for the most fun part, arguably, the palettes. So as I was using my palettes through these last few weeks, I realized I want to develop a pattern. What I want to do is, because I have a palette that I'm working on very vigorously, so what I decided to do was each week I'll either pick a large palette like the gold palette and really work on it, and kind of neglect my palette for just for that week. And then the following week I could pick a mini palette and use it in conjunction with my palette. And the week after that, not pick an eyeshadow palette, but pick a face palette so I can really focus on my eyeshadow from the star palette that I'm panning. So hopefully you think that's a good plan too. Okay, so because I picked a monster palette for last week and I didn't get to really use the star palette at all, I think this week I will pick a smaller one, like a quad or something. Oh, speaking of quads, okay, so maybe this one. So this is Tom Ford Pretty Baby. Yeah, I haven't used this a lot at all. Number 25 Pretty Baby, and I think I'll pick this so I can use this palette along with my star palette. And here's the reorg drawer. So I'm putting the star palette back on this side. Obviously, this side is keep and this side is declutter. Not doing well with the declutters, but staying true to myself. If I like something, I'm not going to declutter it. So we'll see going forward if I am able to get rid of any additional palettes. Okay, so this is my new Shop My Stash drawer. A lot less overwhelming than last week. I'm really happy with my picks and I'm excited to use them. And I can't wait to report back on my findings next week. Please do like these videos if you do enjoy watching them. It really helps me reach more viewers and more project planners. And you know, comment if you have any comments or questions about the products. I love to interact with you all. Thank you so much again, and see you soon. Bye.